Hi there, beautiful souls. Welcome back to Tuesday's Talk with Grada. I'm so looking forward to spending the next 20 minutes with you, and I'm going to explain 5 secrets to success with you. And I'm hoping this will be really helpful to you if you feel stuck in your life right now, or if you feel maybe you want to be somewhere else, or you want your health to be better, or your finances, or your relationships, you want more flow in that, or if you want to multiply your money, or even if you simply sometimes catch yourself thinking, I wish I was that person, or everything seems to work so easy for such and such, for Johnny or for Lisa or something. And it's no matter what they do, it's like they go on holidays and they have nice cars, they're always successful, they just always seem so lucky. So if you catch yourself thinking like that, that means there is an unfulfilled need in your body, right? And I'm going to help you today to turn your luck around as well. Because lots of people believe that luck is to do with fate, right? So they say, oh well, they just accept that this is that other person's fate and my destiny is different, or it's not on the cards for me. We have all those sayings that immediately kind of kill our progress in life. But today I want to unpack this for you and show you that how you can be the luckiest person in the whole world as well, and to get some momentum going in your money or in your love life or whichever area you need that energy to flow. And then just to put it in perspective, once your life starts to turn around and luck starts happening, you have lots of days where you have good luck and so on, you're still going to have to continue working with yourself. So I'm just going to put it out there already, like your inner work never stops, right? I had a client one time and he rang me up and he said, I'm the luckiest person in the world now, like my business, everything is working out way better than he expected. But he was suffering chest pain because literally his nervous system couldn't cope with the capacity of good luck that was coming his way. It was all happening so suddenly once he started to do his inner work, and I helped him work through his blind spots. And so then I had to work with him to just open up his capacity to receive more. So, but I'm going on a tangent. So let's get back to the basics. So if you want more flow in your life and you feel stuck, it's nothing to do with fate. It all boils down to your relationship with your mind, right? And here's secret number 1. Your mind is not your brain. So if you've been taught that your brain is your mind, that's not true. Your brain is just the meat in the middle, like your brain literally looks like your intestines, right? Your good luck is not dependent on your brain per se, but it is dependent on your mind. So that's secret number 1. So you have to create a partnership. Well, you are in a partnership with your mind, whether you know it or not. And to have a good life, you have to create a really great connection with your mind and realize you're in a partnership with it, and you want that partnership to be excellent, right? So you want your mind to be working with you rather than against you. Like if you wake up every day feeling you have to fight your mind, it's not going to be a great day, is it? And so I'm going to show you some tricks today how you can turn that around and bring your mind around so that it becomes your ally, right? So there are 2, this is secret number 2, or I'm already lost track, but anyway, I'm not so good with counting. Secret number 3 is that there are 2 parts to your mind, right? So we have our thinking mind, that's the conscious mind that sort of happens in the brain, literally. Well, actually the brain is just catching thoughts that are flowing around the universe. That would be a more accurate way of saying it. And we have our subconscious mind. Well, so if I say to you, okay, you have 2 parts to your mind, one is conscious and one is subconscious, right? And one part is 99% of you and the other part is 1%. Most people still think that the conscious mind is the 99%, because we are just conscious of what goes on in there, and they think the subconscious mind, oh well, I don't need to worry about it, that's just 1% of me, it takes care of me when I'm asleep, and it takes care of my heartbeat and all the rest, and I can just forget about it. But the opposite is true. This is why you were stuck, because your subconscious mind is actually 99.9% of you, and your conscious mind, the thinking mind, the logical brain, is less than 1% of you. And I want to put it in a different perspective for you. You can think of your thinking conscious mind as the car engine, like the car has an engine, right, that drives everything. And yet your subconscious mind has the power of the Milky Way. That's the comparison. It's like no comparison. So your subconscious mind is literally an extension of the universe. I want you to start thinking of yourself like that. 99% of you is subconscious, and the subconscious has the power or the force or the creative force of the Milky Way. That's how strong and powerful it is. And it's an extension of the universe around you. So if you're feeling like the universe is always working against you, which many people do, I used to feel like that at some point, and I'm just like, I was always struggling and working so hard, and I thought it was a good thing. I thought I needed to struggle, but actually I wasn't in partnership with my subconscious mind. Imagine if you have the Milky Way behind you, and you think of something that you want to achieve for yourself, or whether it's inner peace, like whether it's a spiritual aspect, or whether it's money. To the universe, it's all the same, by the way. Something in alignment with your soul. And how good would it be if you had the Milky Way behind you to achieve that dream, right? It would sort of happen pretty well straight away. If you have cancer, your cancer could be dissolved, and it has happened for people, right? There are books, people who've written books about spontaneous remission, they call it. I had to enlist the source of the universe to make a comeback from being hit by a truck. Like other people, like the average person, I should say, wouldn't have survived being hit by a truck and left with catastrophic injuries. And I did, because thankfully at the time I was already a healer, and I knew some of the stuff that I teach now to my clients. So if you, by the way, if you're interested in taking your life to the next level and opening up the flow in your life, you can book in with me for private coaching sessions or healing sessions. Coaching means I'm teaching you to catch the fish, right? Whereas healing sessions is more like I give you the fish. Alright, so the subconscious mind doesn't think. So this comes as a shock to most people. But your conscious mind, which is your thinking ability, just to get back there a little bit quickly, the average person doesn't actually think either. It's just having mental activity, which is not the same as having thoughts of prosperity, thoughts of wisdom, thoughts of peace, thoughts of solutions, thoughts of a great life, thoughts of abundance, thoughts of love and connection, right? Nobody is taught how to think like that at school or by the education department, and you were most likely not even trained to do that by your parents, because your parents weren't, your grandparents were in the same trap. It's like we're all entrapped in this cycle of busyness, and where we're very mentally active, but we're not thinking original thoughts that come straight from source, that can elevate you, that can change your health, that can create solutions, and so on. Every day we have about 70,000 thoughts that are being processed by the conscious mind, and most of our thinking is negative, so we're trapped in a negative loop. So I just want you to become aware of that, because the first thing is awareness, that you think, oh no, I didn't realize that, and I actually don't want to live my life like that anymore. I want to change, and I'm going to commit myself to change, right? And today I'm going to show you a little trick how you can break through that negative thinking loop a bit and create some flow in your life. Because even if you swap out I know that 70,000 thoughts sounds like a lot, and they're mostly negative. But even if you just introduce maybe 5% of positive thinking, or constructive thinking, or different thinking, it's going to massively change your trajectory and set you up for freedom and prosperity, right? And health as well. So the subconscious mind doesn't think. It's just, that's the Milky Way part. It's just eavesdropping non-stop of what's going on inside your brain, right? So it hears like, oh, so let's say you say, I'm sick of the rain. Your body hears, oh, I'm sick, and then your cells lose energy. Or you have thoughts like, oh, why would I even bother? Why is that person bothering? I wouldn't try that. And so the subconscious mind goes, okay, well, I have the power of the Milky Way, but she's not bothering today, so let's just go back to sleep. Or, and this is how you cut yourself down all day long. So the subconscious mind can literally process trillions of bits of data simultaneously, all at the same time. And it always has your best outcome at heart. Like, it's here to serve you. It wants to heal you. It wants to help you be wealthy and have fulfilling relationships and give you all the power in the universe. It wants all that. It's its deepest wish. Your subconscious mind is like the genie, right? So what's the story again of the teapot or something? And wasn't it Aladdin, the boy? He started polishing the teapot, and then the genie came out of the bottle and said, you can have a wish today. That's what happens when we start to listen and tune into the subconscious mind. Now, the subconscious mind consists of pictures, so like images, feelings, emotions. It's the feeling brain. Bodily sensations, it's your immune system. Smelling, like the senses, our taste, the smell, all that is in charge of the subconscious mind. And so the subconscious isn't just interested in the health of your body, right? It goes far beyond that. It's interested in your soul mission. It's interested in creating wonderful relationships for you and for you to have an abundant life. Alright, so I want you to do an exercise where we bring all of this together, just an activity with me, a fun activity. I promise it's a fun activity. So the key is to create a friendship between the conscious mind and the subconscious mind. So the subconscious mind hears everything your conscious mind is saying all day long, and most of the time your conscious mind has your head in the rubbish bin, right? Because you're listening to the mainstream media or this rubbish on social media, or attracted to drama or stories from your peer group, and maybe your parents, and your parents did the same, and so did they. So we've been doing this for eons, so it's very easy for us to behave like that, and it's not so easy for us to turn it around. But our conscious mind, the thinking mind, is totally capable of higher level thinking, of elevating your thinking, of recognizing, hey, is this thought, is this true? I actually don't want to think like that. Or you can even just do a shortcut like, I love myself for thinking like that, and now I want to choose a different thought. So you just stop that train, and then you say, you force yourself to think about something else, like a green plant, or just something simple, a color, a butterfly. I'm just saying something like an innocent example. Children are capable of doing that. They're doing that all the time, and that way you cut off the flow of negativity, and you give your body a rest to reset itself, and then you can introduce something positive. All right, so let's get back to this practice. I want you to close your eyes and think of something that you could be jealous of, like in another person, like this other person has got something that you really, really want for you. So it could be a holiday overseas, a wonderful body that's not letting them down. They might have a beautiful relationship that you don't have, but you crave that so bad for yourself. They might have a wonderful relationship with their children. They might have $1 million in the bank and you're living hand to mouth. So just be really, really honest with yourself. Because actually the subconscious mind knows when you are bullshitting yourself, or when you are kidding yourself, or when you're telling the truth, alright? So, just come up with something. It can be just, I want to be fit, slim and sexy like Sally Ann, my neighbor, right? And I've worked so hard every day to lose weight, and I eat well, but the kilos just don't move. So that could be a good one. Or just I want some more money in the bank. Just close your eyes. And now the genie is coming out of the teapot and said, I'm going to fulfill your wish. Whatever your wish is, I'm going to help you achieve it. So just close your eyes and tune in. Where do you feel the stress in your body around this topic? Usually you'll notice it somewhere. It'll be in your tummy. If it's in your tummy, it's to do with fear. If it's in your chest, it's to do with sadness. If it's in your upper back, it's often to do with regret. If it's in your head, it's often to do with anger. It doesn't matter, by the way. You don't need to know that. You just need to feel the sensation. So for the sake of this exercise, I'm going to put my hand here. And then I'm going to acknowledge to myself that, like, the yucky thoughts around it, like nothing ever works for me. It works for other people, but not for me. It's not safe for me to be greedy. I don't want to be greedy. Or you can say, last time I tried this, I made a wish, I got so hurt and disappointed. I don't want to get hurt again. So whatever the truth is around your wish, allow it to bubble up and just feel, welcome it in and feel the total acceptance of whatever is coming up. And feel the energy of your hand, that's the subconscious mind, dissolving, deleting and uncreating that state around your wish. Using your breath to breathe into it, that's another part of your subconscious mind, the Milky Way, to dissolve that stress. And we're just clearing the slate so good things can come into your life. And just enjoy the feeling of resolving that stress. What's another stress around your wish? It's taking forever. It's already taken, I've spent 5 years on it. I still haven't achieved it. I think it's out of reach. And just breathe into that and just let it dissolve with your breath and the energy from your hand. And you can even say, I feel so angry or disappointed or whatever. Just the truth of that situation needs to be acknowledged. After you feel a sort of an easing off in your body, and you can take as long as you like, don't rush this part, so then you just stop the video. And after it's eased off and you feel like there is like more space, literally, and space, which is fresh energy, is now flowing into your body, you can put one hand on your head, the thinking brain, and the other one on your tummy. So the tummy is like also your first brain, and this is your second brain, on the other way around. So we're now directly dealing with the conscious mind. And so this, our thinking keeps us stuck, right? So just feel the energy of your hands, dissolving your negative thinking that's been put into you by society, the 70,000 negative thoughts. And it's also dissolving it in your tummy, which is your first brain. You can swap hands for a while. And then think of your wish, like something that you've wished for so long, you haven't achieved it yet. Hasn't fallen into your lap yet. And it can fall into your lap. And now you can say the words out loud to yourself. I really am stuck here in this place. I didn't realize how stuck I was. I love myself unconditionally. And just breathe into that area of your body. And you can say, I'm so sorry, I haven't noticed this before. I haven't noticed the different parts of my body didn't communicate. I'm so sorry I didn't notice that my relationship with myself had fallen apart so badly. I'm so sorry I didn't realize my heart and my head weren't talking to each other. And you can say, I love myself unconditionally. I now commit to wholeness. And then you can say, I deserve to be happy. And then fill in the blanks. I deserve to get my wish, whatever your wish is. I deserve to be happy, to be healthy, to be cancer-free, to be strong, to be pain-free, to be slim, to be confident. I deserve for my money to multiply every day. I take my power back, right? You can say that that's really all those words that you speak out loud, you're speaking into something, you're speaking them into the universe, and they become your reality. So this is a powerful reintegration process where your subconscious mind starts to align itself, bring itself into alignment with your deepest wish, which comes from the conscious mind, by the way. So the conscious mind has to get very, very clear what the theme is. A theme is another word that you're working on, right? So we know that children still have the ability to dream like in extraordinary ways. Like a little child will say, I'm going to be an astronaut, or I'm going to be a doctor, I'm going to be a famous artist, I'm going to travel the world, I'm going to fly, I'm going to grow wings and fly around the world. That's what children do. And the universe responds to that language. It's called the art of being delusional. And so give yourself permission to teach your brain to do that again. So you can hang a sign on your door and say, don't disrupt me, I'm being delusional, something like that. Okay, so then, and teach your teenage kids to do the same thing. And so then the energy will start to flow. It'll bring up some energy blocks in your body, so that, and then you can release them and pave the way for all those stresses around your wishes to be dissolved, to be uncreated and dissolved, so that your wish can become true for you too, and you can be one of those lucky people that, you know, Lady Luck is shining down in you every day. That would be awesome. So this is just a trick that will help you to receive more good luck into your life. And good luck is just another word of synchronicity, that things start to fall into alignment for you, and you have the power to do that. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. Hope you have a good week, and pause the video where I do the practices and take your time, and also journal after the video to see what's come up for you. Thanks everyone. Big hug for me. Bye.